What's up, guys? Main man Sui here, Lord Scrupman. Today we're gonna look at Yoshi, how to beat Yoshi, and this one is a doozy. This is a tough one. Yoshi is completely unique. There's nothing like him in any other fighting game. He is the god of gimmicks and tricks. Say you have Dhalsim in Street Fighter 6, a very obnoxious matchup for a lot of people. Yoshi is Dhalsim times 100. I'm not exaggerating. I still run into Yoshis in ranked that just obliterate me doing the weirdest setups that I've never seen before. And I get blown up. This guy has like a million stances, a million attacks. The weirdest moves, the most fucked up unblockables you've ever seen. And it just, it's a very, very demanding and complicated matchup. Let's just say that. And you could write a book about how to play against him and how to play him. Truly a specialist character. But I only have 20 and 30 minutes, so we're gonna go over the Yoshi 101, right? What Yoshi does in a nutshell is that he will make you look like an idiot, no matter what. That's just his job, that's what he does. Because this matchup exists in a gray zone where you are not allowed to do anything. You're always on your toes, because he denies you blocking. You're not allowed to block against Yoshi. And this is basically, he breaks a guard like no other character. He can just run in and do an unblockable low sword sweep from his crouch. So there's no low parrying this. It's a sword. There is no blocking this. It's an unblockable. It tracks well to both sides. You won't be able to backdash it in time, and now you are launched. If you try and tech roll this, he will run in and do this again. When you tech roll a knockdown against Kazuya, he threatens you with a 50-50. This guy doesn't need to 50-50 you. You tech roll, you are immediately launched again. So the O key is like no other character as well. So again, you are not allowed to block. He just runs in and does that, or he can run in and do this, or he runs in like this, and this is, from fly stance, an unseeable, untechable throw. But it's a high, obviously, you need to duck it, but then he can mix you with stuff, right? So, and this will floor break, by the way, so that's also a lot of fun. So there's no blocking. Okay, well, what if I told you there's no attacking either? And now you go, yeah, the rules of Tekken, he upends them. It's like, characters are allowed a lot of identity in Tekken. When we take a game like Street Fighter 6, for example, great game, but in that game, the characters play the system more than they do unique things themselves. They play the system more. In Tekken, characters are allowed to do very, very fucked up and messy things. And I feel like Yoshi demonstrates this better than no other character. So again, we're not allowed to press either. So again, that's why I'm saying this matchup exists in like a gray zone. So why am I not allowed to attack? Well, in comes the flash. The flash is a 6-frame attack that has a very small hitbox. This is where Yoshi needs your help. You need to press into him. When you press, you extend your hurt box, and now the flash will hit you. So for all intents and purposes, this attack is basically a reversal. This attack is so powerful that there are pros out there who legit think that due to this move and many other things he can do in this game, Yoshi is the best character in the game. And Flash is the best move in the game. Tekken 8 is an aggressive game. People want to do stand slop. People want to do heat mix. People want to do a heat smash on block that is like +10, and then they would want to do crazy stuff. You second guess all of that due to the Flash. The Flash is so powerful that it will have impact on a match, and every round, every match, without ever being used. Because a good player will always second guess taking any frames against Yoshi. Oh, I'm +4 against Yoshi. Doesn't mean anything. If you do a jab now, the Flash will trade with you and he blows you up. You will always, you almost treat Yoshi like he always, he's the only character in the game who always has access to Rage Art due to this button. Rage Art has 8-frame startup, this has 6-frame startup. So what does this look like? So here, I press into Yoshi, 6 frame startup flash, kablam, I get blown up, right? You know what? I'm so sorry, let's switch to double Yoshi. It's the only way I can accurately display this character, I feel. Let's record the dumbass Yoshi doing this. Just to show you what this looks like. So again, 6 frames, blam, blam, blam. In normal state, neutral state, Yoshi flash nets him back to 2 into mix, right? This is also quite scary since Season 2, when you can go into crouch right here from a heat engager. So now he has access to the sword sweep. So very, very scary stuff, right? So flash, really strong. There's a second flash. This one is accessible from a second stance. Not really a stance. To be honest, this is an install. You press back 1+2. He sheaves his sword, and now he is barehanded. This enhances a lot of attacks. He can manually do this. He can do this from multiple attacks. He can go into no sword stance, is what this is called, NSS. And now he's free to do whatever he wants. And there are some drawbacks, like he can't fly anymore because he's not holding his sword, right? So if I'm in NSS and I do this, I can no longer cancel it into fly. This also affects his combos quite a bit, but it enhances a lot of attacks. So it's 1-1, high and mid, safe on block, very strong button, right? It's -9 on block. In NSS, this does more damage and will knock down. Also, his heavy hitting up back 1+2, very heavy hitting move in NSS. You see the damage. And now it's access to a clean hit property as well. So NSS is basically an install, and of course if he pops heat, he will be using NSS moves until he runs out of heat. So just like any other install in the game. But the most powerful NSS is what it does to the flash. It will now make the flash 2 frames slower. It goes from 6 frames to 8 frame startup. But now it's a launcher and has a significantly bigger hitbox. To the point where it now can be used to whiff punish. A really good Yoshi will even be able to duck. If he has hard reads on you, like you do 3-4 on block, a lot of people like to jab here. He'll duck, and then he will whiff punish your jab with NSS flash. Again, and now it's a launcher instead of a back 2-2 follow-up heat engager. So it's a very, very scary button. So I'm just trying to tell you how the flash has unlimited potential. You have to play against Yoshi like he has Rage Art available. And you know how much you can second guess yourself trying to pressure someone who has access to Rage Art. That's the entire round against Yoshi. So it can't be stressed enough how much this button changes how you play Tekken. And how much Yoshi changes Tekken. And other things like, oh, you don't want to press into Yoshi. Say this is a classic. 3-4 is a very good neutral check button. Spin to win. This is spin to win. Yoshi trades some of his health to do an insane sidestep. Like, this is the best sidestep maneuver in the game. He also backdashes when he does this. If you ever press into spin, you just die. Hey, go back. Det är jättebra, killen. Ja, du sätter ihop olika. Men det är jättebra, gubben. Men nu måste pappa jobba, okej? Jag kommer snart. Okej? So, and another thing that also stresses our patience in terms of, like, you know, don't ever press into Yoshi, keep out, is Poison Breath. This move, in my opinion, is... like, every tool I've shown you so far, you could say it's broken. Welcome to another broken button on Yoshi. This is a high unblockable launcher. with a hitbox that lingers forever. I'm gonna walk into it here. Okay. Oh, okay. Just lingers forever. Look at me trying to wall standing for this. Like I'm trying to punish him. It's completely safe, right? Let's try a sidewalk. Sidewalk right is out of a question. Sidewalk left looks like it should work, right? You're like, oh yeah, yeah. And now you're like, punish his ass, right? You cannot do it. You have to wait for him to fully recover. The breath will protect him for all of the recovery frames. You can't punish. So this is complete bullshit. They'll throw this like this, and you're just looking at him. What you can do about this is attacks where you're in crouch and you don't extend your hurt box upwards. So like this, you remain in crouching state all through the attack. This will work because of this move being a high. But if you don't have access to moves like this, there's literally nothing you can do against this move. So that's fun. So now I hope you understand that you can't press and you can't block. So this is a matchup where he will make you look like a clown. he will straight up make you look like a clown. Because you're always on your toes and it's just very, very chaotic. But, so, step one, if you ever see a Yoshi run in like this, you have to just hop kick. Or do a jumping move that might be safe, you know, but you have to do something. It can be backdashed as well, but it's very hard to do. If he knows what he's doing, but you can do it. You can do it. But it's tough. If he fully dashes in, it's tough. You can also jump backwards into a while standing launcher. Crazy moves require crazy measures, you know? Crazy counterplay. That's pretty legit. You know, it looks stupid, but it's pretty legit. But most people just do a hop kick here. Like so. Again, poison breath, you just gotta wait out. Flash, you have to bait. You have to try and... when you're checking Yoshi, like, or you get +5, never take your frames. Treat him like he has rage art. Don't take your frames. And learn to recognize what the Flash looks like. He glows and he holds his sword like this. Punish him. They nerfed Flash. It used to recover faster. It recovers slower now. So you should be able to, on reaction, just launch him here. Bait Flash. Bait Flash. Punish him. Anytime you check a Yoshi, don't take your frames. +3? Heck no. Observe him. What does he do? Does he like to spam Flash, or does he not use Flash? If you notice he doesn't use Flash, take your frames more. But of course, it's at the end of the day, it's mind games. This move can be shut down with a long-range homing. But again, it better be long-range. Honestly, I don't know what homing Yoshi Yoshi uses to shut this down. Yoshi has stubby homings. Kazuya, I believe Kazuya back 4 will certainly hit this.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yep. Down for 2, shuts it down as well. So Yoshi has stubby homings. So again, homing moves, if someone is spamming spin to win, homing moves are very, very important. Again, I can't punish this, right? So anything, any option I have where I stay in crouch works. If I have a hard read, like Scourge, right? Because you need the crouching evasion. Otherwise, this blows you up. You just die. Oh, sorry. Boom, you die. And then I do want to say that if you are hit by this, don't tech roll. You gotta understand how powerful this character's Oki is. Again, like Kazuya, if you tech roll against Kazuya, he threatens you with a devastating 50-50. Is it low or is it mid? I gotta guess. Here, there's no guessing. You just get launched. Kazuya, when you tech roll minusly against Kazuya, he punishes you with a strong mix. That's 50-50. Yoshi punishes you by just launching you straight out. Nothing you can do. So, do not tech roll this character. Stay on the ground and see what he does. This is at its most potent when he has you at the wall. He does this. It's just an endless loop. Here, strong Oki. You have to wake up with your ass towards him. It's strong Oki here. His Oki is kind of busted, you know. Well, it is busted. Why am I saying kind of busted? It's complete bullshit. Or he does this. It's typically they do that. Or they can threaten you with a mid as well. Just stay on the ground. But that's where he has... he can do this. Into this. This move is broken. I'm sorry. Yoshi is very strong in this game. This is for the 1+2. It is a -12 mid heat engager with a lot of range. That tracks really well. But when he's in heat, has insane tracking. And assesses safe at -7. And it flips you on the ground, right? And hits grounded. And he can dash out of it. So I showed you what this looks like. So, boom. Back 1-1, forward 1+2, and he can loop these. If you tech roll there, he'll try and do that and kill you for tech rolling. Or... Så är det, Willem. Or he can do... I'm just gonna close the door here. Sorry, little boy on the phone. Another thing they can do here, again a good Yoshi, is that if you tech roll, they can punish your tech roll by doing a dashing forward 1+2. Let me just show you what this looks like. So this launches, right? The tracking is so obscene on this move when he's in heat, when he does it, but it can cross up. So if you tech roll, Yoshi can come out on the other side. He goes to your back, and then he spins 180, turns 180, and forward 1+2 launches you, and you are blocking the wrong way, and it launches you. That is in the game. I don't know how to show it though, considering I would have to switch to Yoshi. But there is a way of beating cross-ups in this game, and it's by doing a neutral guard. So if you tech roll and you don't know where the attack is coming, you might get hit in the face, you might be hit in the buttocks. Let go of your controller and your character will neutral guard. So again, don't hold up block direction, because if he does this cross up, if that crosses up, you think you'll be blocking, but you'll actually be holding forward and get hit. But you can beat this by neutral guarding. But again, I do not recommend tech rolling this character. I just don't. You'd rather eat these. I hope you understand how strong this move is, right? Another thing a lot of Yoshis will do is they will mindlessly, again, these are like intermediate Yoshis, but even in high rank sometimes they'll spam like 3-1 like this, which is +7 into fly stance, which is very powerful for him, like very powerful. They'll do 3-1, they'll do downward 1-2, this string. It is mid-high. It has follow-ups. It's a very popular flowchart down for 1-2 into flash, because due to him being -4 here, if you jab, he will trade with your jab, and he will win that trade because he will get a guaranteed back 2-2. And then we have 2-2, which is a 12-frame punish for Yoshi, which is really strong actually. 2-2 +15 makes it so that when he does up back 1+2 afterwards, you have to block it, and you will take chip damage. These are all, and back 2-2. A lazy Yoshi will use this in the neutral. Back 2-2, that's his 14-frame punish. Duck all of these. Again, so very popular flowchart is 2-2. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. 2-2, flash. 2-2 is -1 on block. This is a super popular flowchart. So duck the second hit, bagoosh. Or again, if I know he's gonna flash, hard read. I told you, you have to be able to react to flash, launch him. But here, mid-high, destroy him. And then, mid-high, we have to learn to duck this. Mid-high, we have to learn to duck this. There's a ton of mid-high strings on Yoshi. Mid-high. So again, should be in the back of your head, you know, against Yoshi. To always be aware that he might be throwing a mid-high. Very common if you're an intermediate player, this is very common in your ranks. Can we get a down for 1-2? There it is. But again, mid-high awareness is crucial against Yoshimitsu. Be very scared of his down for 2. It is insanely strong. It's -7, beats jabs because he ducks down. It's one of the best down for 2s. Like, it's got a ton of range. -7. Again, beats jabs. Be very scared of that. Be very scared of his hop kick. It has insane evasion. I've seen this go under mids, by the way. Like, now it's getting blown up by everything I'm doing. Let's do this. Okay. Now it has the worst evasion I've ever seen. Okay. Never mind, it's trash. Okay, so if he hop kicks, I'm joking by the way. I believe me, that will evade mid sometimes. But again, make sure you punish that if a Yoshi is lazy. CD1 is launch punishable. Back to 1, launch punishable. If you see those. A free 1 is it's one of his best moves in my opinion. He'll neutral check with this. -6 on block. It tracks really well. It's +3 on hit. Note that he can go into fly here, but this can always be jab checked. So always jab check that and launch him. A lot of people seem unaware that this is a high. That's not a punish, by the way. But he recovers very quickly here. But that's a high that can be ducked. Free 2-2 like this. Oh Jesus! A lot of people treat it's 1+2 at the end. It's 3-2 1+2. A lot of people treat this like it's safe, but it's -14 on block, and you recover crouching. So Kazuya gets twin pistons. Very important to punish that. And then there's like a million other things I could show you. Like literally, it's an endless move list. But I'm wondering if I've shown you the most important stuff here. He will check in the neutral with 1-1. This is his best check in my opinion. It's natural +4. High mid, so it's super safe. But again, he loses his turn at -9. So again, you are under no. If you jab here, you have no threat of flash. If you down for 1, no threat of flash. Kazuya can't down for 1 here, because his down for 1 is 15 frames. So he will trade. He should actually trade with flash. Yep. But you should be able to down for 1 if you're not a Kazuya player. So just, yeah, take your turn if you block that. Watch out for this sweep. They love doing it from far away, like this. That's a homing, unseeable counter hit launcher, right? But again, if you block it, he dies. There's a lot of opportunity to whiff punish this, because a lot of Yoshis, even a lot of the best Yoshis in the world, like using this as keep out. But again, it's gonna require a read from you, right? Honestly, I feel like you know the most important stuff now. But again, like a book could be written about this character. God, I don't even remember how to go into Kin. I wanted to show you his guard break. There was a point in time where I actually played a little bit of Yoshi. Oh, you know what? Let's just show you this as well. This is the same as Kuni's. There's an option select here. This is always -13. You always have 13 frames here. So, you see -19. I can launch, right? But I don't know if he's gonna keep going, or if he's gonna add a while standing 4. If I try and Demon Godfist this, yeah, I get blown up by this move, right? But if you mash a punish that's 13 frames, you will always come out on top. This is at its most fun. Like I can show you Kazuya first. Like, say Yoshi does only down back 2-2. Say he does like that, the whole thing, or he does 3 of them and then while standing 4. I'm just gonna mash 1+2 now. Okay, I gotta punish. I'm just mashing 1+2. Punish. Counter hit. You're just mashing. The reason this is possible is because it jails on block, so that means I'm stuck in a block stun until I'm allowed to either punish him or counter hit him. So I'm just mashing 1+2 because I'm in crouch, and that's Fuji Nuraken, and no matter what, Yoshi just loses. This is of course at its most fun if you're playing Brian, because now you're just mashing the free button while standing free. So now either I'm going to get like +4 and some damage, or Yoshi's going to get launched. I float him right there into a combo. So he gets floated. Floated. He's dead. Counter hit launch. So yeah, Yoshis are very wary. But this is a lore matchup, you know. Ryan is his nemesis, and that's why. So this is what I'm gonna show you on Yoshi. God knows there's a million things that could be discussed. Like his back one, Damek 2-2. Back one on counter hit. Gives 2-2. Or does it even... Does it give an NSS flash? Yeah, that's a launcher. Back one. It's +1 on block, right? But if it counter hits when he's in NSS, he gets a free flash on you. Because of the extended hitbox of a flash. There's a million things, and there are a million setups, but I can't cover it in this video. It's one of those matchups like with Xiao Yu, where you have to be a specialist on your character. You have to have... You need to play against the high-tier Yoshi mains a lot to understand this matchup fully. But I hope this helped you at least, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.